Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Wa Baha Rakah Kwadash. Shalom to the 144,000, the governing body of the nation of Israel, and shalom to the rest of the elect out there. Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Wa Baha Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the great millstone. Salutations to the Akim, pushing his truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai's sake. Adawan Ratazah, that is to say, Lord willing. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And as you can see from this article on your screen, man, you see, we're at the end of this man's kingdom. The so-called WHITE man. Okay, his rulership is coming to an end, man. All right, and we're constantly hearing and seeing, more job cuts, right, taking place amongst even major companies. Companies like eBay, Google, Amazon, all right, Microsoft, and things like that. Companies that are well established, successful, and have been around for many, many, many years. All right, and you know, there's no healing Babylon the Great, which is America. America is not coming back. It's not going to bounce back financially. Okay, whatsoever. All right, the spirit of America is on the decline, man. Okay, America's on the decline. So this is an article from thegrosser.co.uk, recent article. Okay, dated January the 29th, 2024. The hopeful year that Jacob Trouble happens. Okay, and the headline reads: Waitrose confirms JLP plans to reduce staff numbers. Right, John Lewis. Okay, and this is over here in the UK. All right. So it said the majority of the reduction will be in John Lewis or in head office roles, per the Times source John Lewis. All right. The John Lewis Partnership (JLP) has confirmed that it plans to reduce staff numbers as part of its plan to return to profitability. Okay, and they've confirmed this. You see. Says over the weekend, the Guardian reported that senior figures at the partnership had discussed proposal to reduce headcount across the business by 11,000, and that's a lot of jobs cut, man. A lot of people going. Okay, over the next 5 years as part of its wider cost cutting program, and best believe it's they're looking to do that. They're aiming to do that prior, you know, looking to do that before 5 years. All right, as part of their goal. All right, the figure followed what had been widely reported revelations that the partnership planned to halve the total redundancy pay offered to partners as part of a reshuffle of core work agreements. The John Lewis Partnership has a plan to return to profit, which involves investing heavily to enhance our customer offer, technology stores, and becoming more efficient. Okay, this is working and performance is improving, but as we have already announced, that sadly means reducing the number of partners we need in our business. It would be inappropriate to discuss details, and our partners will be the first to know about any changes. And what I've realized typically is that they tend to reduce, newer uh, employees. People who just landed a role in jobs. They tend because they more or less just come, so they don't have as much experience and things like that, and they tend to cut the newer ones. You know, and from their point of view, it'll seem fair because obviously the ones who've been there much longer, well established, higher up, and are probably more profitable to the company. Okay, so they tend to cut, newer staff, and that's something I've noticed as well. All right. Um, let's jump down a bit. The Times reported that the majority of the envisioned reductions will be focused within the John Lewis and head office divisions. It will partly involve not replacing staff who left the business naturally. Okay. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, the main part of it. Okay. All right. And this is all Bible prophecy. Scripture had foretold of this. Okay. And nothing is under the sun, man. All right. Whatsoever. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12. In the I forgot what version is this. The New American Standard Version. All right. We jump straight to the point. Verses 3 and 4. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verses 3 to 4 in the New American Standard Version. All right. It says, "In the day that the watchmen of the house tremble, and the mighty men stoop." Right. And you watchmen of the house, your economist, all right, people like that, okay. And mighty men stoop, the grinding ones stand idle, and idle means you're not doing anything. Okay, you know, work is getting slower and slower and slower. All right, because they are few, and those who look through the windows grow dim. And really, you know, the future of Babylon the Great America, is dark, it's grim. You see, verse 4: and the doors on the street are shut, as the sound of the grinding mill is low, and one will rise at the sound of the bird, and all the daughters of song will sing softly. Right, meaning, well, the daughters of music will be brought low, right? And the music in this society, there's a lot of enchantments going on in the music, all right? And music ain't the same as it was, back in the day and things like that, man. All right, going back to like the 70s and things, it was more organic. You learned a lot from music then, you know, and the tell stories, poems, and things like that. Music now, for the most part, is auto tune, and the lyrics, especially in like rap and all that, it's just folly, endorsing wickedness, all right, and stuff like that. You see, so let's get the book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 15 in the same version, all right, the NAS, all right. It says there'll be no work for Egypt, which its head or tail, its palm branch or bulrush may do. Right, and America is spiritually Egypt. It tells you that in the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. Why? Because it takes on the customs and manners of ancient Egypt, man. All right, it's spiritually known as Sodom in Egypt. We know why it's spiritually known as Sodom, don't we? With the alphabet behavior. All right, but it also encompasses wicked kingdoms from times past. Right, all their evil, and wicked idolatrous ways, man. Okay, because in America you can identify as whatever it is that you like. All right, worship what you like. Okay, because it's all confusion. Right, Babylon, Babal, confusion. You see, there'll be no work for Egypt, spiritual Egypt, America. It's not talking about ancient Egypt, talking about modern day, you know, Egypt, spiritually, which is America. You see? So, this is going to happen in America too, man. All right, we're already seeing it. It's already manifesting, man. It's already taking place. You see? I've got another article, and this is from the lbc.co.uk. All right? And, hey, man, this is the fake right here. Okay. Look at the headline. This is from 25th of January this year. It says, have your face scanned, right? Or fingerprint taken to buy drink. What's the key word right there? Biometrics. All right. Bio meaning body, metric meaning measurement. All right. Body measurements. Okay. Like it says, your face scanned, your iris scanned, things like that. Fingerprint. All right. To buy drink. New plans for digital IDs for drinkers in pubs and bars. That everyone knows the British public. They love going to the pub, man. These people out here. They love their relaxation in these pubs, all right, and bars and things like that, man. Okay, especially these Edomites. That's their like religion, if you will. That's their good time. So there's still gonna be uproar about this, but you know a lot of people are just gonna go with it, okay? Because it's about easing the people in, all right? Through gradualism and social conditioning. All right. So it says, as well as being used in physical shops, people could also use the digital ID system online, the Mirror reported. The plans are part of a Home Office consultation on how digital identities, age estimation, and other technology could be used to verify people's ages. Especially when it comes to, the legal age of consuming alcohol as well. All right. It says currently, if challenged, people have to show ID with a photograph, their date of birth, and a holographic or ultraviolet mark. Okay. People could show their passports, their driving license, things like that. It says in practice, this means that currently only physical identity documents are permitted, the government said. No one would be required to have a digital ID, which is defined as a digital representation of your identity information like your name, age. Okay. Home Office Minister Chris Phillips said the government is keen to enable the secure and appropriate use of new technologies that can improve the experience of customers and retailers. Alright, especially, you know, we all know the convenience of paying for things by your card and things like that. But again, they want to incorporate this into your hand. All right, you know, just paying for things with your body. You see, and that all lines up with the scripture right here, which we bring out all the time. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and he, who's the E? Esau Edom, beginning with the nobility of Edom, right? The international 1948 banking family, which is 13 in total, all right? And this technology stemmed from Babylon the Great, America, all right? So he calls us all, both small and great, right? Doesn't matter your position in this society, all right? Rich and poor, you could be homeless, you know, it could be filthy rich, or whatever, free and bond, so you could be in prison or you could be, you know, out on the streets, all right? To receive a charagma in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, so there you go, man. You won't be able to buy and sell unless you have that. You see, and it's winding down, man. It's getting ever so close to that. You see, verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 square and six. Right, going into universal product code. You see, so like I said in the previous lesson, it looks like this year might be the year to, you know, institute this, because before World War III can happen, this has to be made mandatory, man. Okay, and we know we've got, you know, famine of the word as well coming. Jacob's trouble. All right. So, you know, this is where we're heading, man. Revelation chapter 16, verse 15. Behold, I come as a thief. All right, and he won't come as a thief to, the Lord's elect who have been consistently watching. Okay, because you know, a true good thief, which obviously a thief ain't good, but I mean, you know, a smart thief, if you will, all right, will know what will, you know, constantly watch to see, oh, you know what, I can break into this person's house at this time because they're not going to be in, you know, and plan it and things like that, all right. But to these people in the world, man, they're not looking for the Lord's return, especially these Christians, all right. But the elect of the Lord's people are, all right. So it says, blessed is he that watcheth, all right. You know, watch as well as pray, all right, and keepeth his garments, and you know that's a metaphor for this truth, man. Because wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of thy times, right? When you go into the word stability in the Hebrew, it's amawana, all right? Okay, so this is what's going to keep us stable, right? In these times and times to come. So lest he walk naked and they see shame, right? Meaning, you know, if you don't have this truth, man, you're spiritually naked, man, right? You don't have that covering and things like that, and you know you're going to be susceptible to anything that that comes across your way, right? So this truth is like a light, right? You know, in a dark place, man. You know, you had the foolish virgins, you had the wise virgins. The five were wise that took the oil, took the, you know, the knowledge and wisdom with them. You had the five that didn't. Okay, so just wanted to bring those news articles, you know, to your attention, man, and just let you know of this, because they're purposefully wanting this economy to crash. You see, and artificial intelligence is what's replacing people. You see, and if they can get robots and things like that to do the jobs, then they're not going to need the people, because they want to, better their business by saving money and things like that. Okay, because it's all about improvement, and stuff like that. See, if I can get robots to do it in, I don't have to keep paying this person their salary and things like that. You know, that's the mindset that they have. You see, and it's mainly AI doing people's everything anyway. All right, AI probably that's, probably, taking in applications. All right, AI is probably paying, your rent and things like that. Not sorry, not your rent. It's probably they're probably, AI is probably used to um, calculate, your pay. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Okay. So AI is behind everything, and they're doing that purposefully. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Gonna end the lesson there. All right. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom to the elect.